Доброго времени суток, дорогие зрители моего канала, меня зовут Веритас, мы продолжаем проходить третий Enderal. Просто Enderal, прошу прощения. О, это видео опять, скорее всего, выйдет позже, чем я планировал, потому что у меня опять все не слава богу. Все как обычно. Здорово, мужик, квест дай.
Well, your story about Hafner turned out to be true. He really did poison Hurius's cows. The stable boys saw him do it, but was too afraid to report it. So, in case you really do care, Hafner will be on trial next month. And I doubt his sentence will be mild. Anyway, concerning your question, yes, there is more to do. Uncomplicated work, good pay. Interested? Well, it's simple. At the moment, there's a caravan on its way to Ark, carrying Duneville fruit and peaceweed. I need you to deliver a message to the caravan's leader, Rhodos. Then report back to me. That's it. That Skerrig men wear no underclothes when they venture into battle. I want you to deliver the message, not ponder on its contents. Understood?
Понятно.
Well, that's up to you to find out. They should be on the Penny Road by now. Just a couple of days' ride from Ark. Just follow the road. You'll find them eventually. Good luck.
Полагаю, у меня вполне себе есть возможность взять и посмотреть, что там написано. Но все же мы оба знаем, что бронзокожие не становятся ни перед чем. Так безопаснее. Не забывай, Мальфас защищает праведных так же, как карает развращенных. Допустим. Мне куда? Ага, вижу. Понимаю. Короче, от гавани будет быстрее. Короче, в чем прикол? Я уже монтировал сегодняшнее видео по Вахе. Тут началась гроза. Типа, прям лютый такой шторм. Я давно не помню таких штормов. И... Короче, пока это дело монтировалось, я решил отойти в магаз за пирогом. Ну, типа, похавать себе, купить и все такое. И, в общем, походу по дому долбануло молнией или типа того. В общем, большая часть электроприборов не вполне работала, когда я вернулся. То есть сам компьютер работает, но монитор периодически вырубается. То есть даже сейчас я стою, потому что у меня снова вырубился монитор. Он сейчас включится, и мы продолжим. Мне надо будет еще раз его проверить, но я рад, что он хотя бы в какое-то время включается. Так, он включился снова. Да, я думал, он периодически будет вырубаться. Ну, я буду... Потом я его попробую как-нибудь стабилизировать. Возможно, обновлю проводку. Но пока вроде сам монитор покупать необходимости нет. Надеюсь. Очень на это надеюсь, потому что денег у меня на монитор ни хрена нет. О, зараза. Воспользовались, сволочи, тем, что я заболтался. Как же я вас осуждаю, псины сутулые. Еще и не восстанавливают ни хрена, потому что, ну, а что им восстанавливать? Они сами там какого-то уровня. Ну капец, я, конечно, не ожидал, что такой прикол произойдет. Я, конечно, знал, что может в дом попасть молния, но чтобы вот так... Второй день, на самом деле, в Казани лютый звездец происходит. В плане погоды. Так и живем. Бежать. Блин, нет, стой. Я сейчас сдохну. Крабик, крабик, помоги мне отхилиться. Что это за нахрен? Я так понимаю, мне туда не надо. Мне вообще наверх. Нахрен я на этот пляж спустился? Давайте-ка заберемся обратно. Методами пожилого скарибского паркура. Опять же, не думаю, что это... Твою мать. Серия будет большой. Я бы и хотел, может быть, несколько серий за раз записать, но что-то я пока боюсь этим заниматься. Так, один умер. Кушай. Нормас. Жить будем.
Алекс.
Чё? Ладно. Это явно не руководители каравана.
Алекс.
Ты грёбаный колдун. Что происходит? Чё? Чё за нахрен? Чё? Ну это явно не весь квест. Так, а свитка телепортации в арк у меня совершенно случайно нету. Ладно. Давайте так.
Rialta Shara.
Something you want to tell me?
Move along.
Ах, давно я не был в этих подземельях. И надеялся, что еще не скоро сюда приду, но... Видимо, вселенной так надо. Где здесь? Вот он. Аркрын. Не то! А, ладно, похрен. Тут недалеко до рынка, в принципе, добегу нормально. Опять ты, ну ё-моё.
Monsieur?
Hello.
Чё за... Какого хрена?
Have you heard? They say the abode of the aged man has disappeared. Only the Black Guardian knows where that's supposed to come.
Walk blessed. I beg your pardon? Wait. Again, from the beginning. By the righteous path. That I mean, the Guildmaster must learn of this at once. And, wait, what did you say these assassins look like? Huh. Was their armor all black? And did they speak a language that sounded like gibberish to you?
Ну, не вся броня была черной.
By Malthus. Well, this is worse than I expected. The hired killers, the best of their kind. Have you never heard of them? Well, apparently their temple, as they call it, or their headquarters, is on a small island called Milea, a deserted city. But now is not the time for history lessons. Whoever has enough money to hire the petrified is dangerous. Very dangerous. I don't like your tone. But if your life depends on it, no, it wasn't. And yes, I was afraid something might happen, but nothing like this. The entire caravan murdered. By the Seven, this is bad. As I say, Guildmaster Deloran needs to learn about this. Did you find anything on the corpses? The documents, perhaps? Rhodos's amulet. Oh, by Malthus. Deloran will not like this. Give it to me. The Guildmaster will want to have it. Give me back that letter. We have to make sure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. You had to do what? Oh, by the righteous path. If the circumstances were any different, this would have been the last job you've ever done for us. Here, take this. It's a paycheck, and you can hand it in at the bank. Now, excuse me. I have to make some arrangements. Oh, by the Seven, this is not going to be pleasant. Yes?
Видимо, ладно, еще один пройду. А то как-то слишком коротко, мне кажется.
Yes?
Hello.
К тому же вроде пока больше экран не отрубался.
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Would you like to open a... Very well. We will need a 100-penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like. Excellent. You will not regret this. Here, this is your personal safe key. This way, you may access your shelf even when we are closed. To make a deposit, simply talk to one of the bankers or put it on the shelf yourself. And should you acquire any shareholdings, simply give them to me and we will allocate them with your future interest. Well, holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a man of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant to you. Mm-hmm.
А сколько у меня? У меня 5507. А там сколько нужно
Yes.
денег для этого?
Walk blessed, my sir. Penny pouches. So that old man found himself a new errand boy, did he? Show me. Yes, this looks solid indeed. Here is your money.
Ой. Типа, по ощущениям, проходится уже куда быстрее, чем Равата. Я не помню, сколько там квестов в этой сюжетной линии. Ну, здорово.
Now, if it isn't the hero of the hour. Word of the stunt you pulled with those petrified got around. Mal Doloran himself wishes to see you. I strongly assume he's planning to hire you as a protector. Congratulations on that. Oh, you did? I'm impressed. Particularly since he's the Grandmaster of this guild. In the guild house, just on the other
Нет,
side
не
of the
помню, где я
street.
его слышал.
Now hurry, he doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Ну, по-моему, не, блин, по-моему, где-то
Walk
слышал, но не
less.
помню.
Is it important?
Угу. Ну, здравствуй,
Take a
дед.
seat.
А, стоп, не сюда.
Good. Thank you for coming. I'm Mael Doloran, by my path Guildmaster of the Golden Sickle. What is your name?
Серега.
Well met, I'll be frank. You're an outlander, and that makes you pathless. And I'm sure you know by now that the Golden Sickle is more than just a band of merchants. It's a citadel of traditional values in a time when they hardly exist anymore. Still, I believe that everyone has the right to prove themselves, pathless or not. And when you fought those assassins, you did just that, even though you were too late. So, as promised, I'll make it short. I want to promote you to the rank of Protector. It does, but the circumstances are anything but ordinary. That sounds just like him. You know, there were times when Mindalus was young and full of ideals. But his behavior these days continues to remind me that those times are long past. I suppose he thinks your promotion is unfair to the other recruits. But you're fit for the task. Even he should see that. The same as working for the trading post. Only you will no longer have to waste your skills on running errands. You promise to honor the principles of the Golden Sickle, and to never act out against it or its members. In return, you will be granted a good pay and path-abiding honest work. Work that other Outlanders would give their left hand for, if I may say that. Good.
Капец, я
Can you
снова
read and
устроился на
write?
работу.
Excellent. This contract contains what we expect from you in written form. Read it, sign it, and then we can start. What is this, a joke? Read it and sign it.
А как мне... А, стоп. А, вот. Подожди, а как мне его подписать? Мне его нужно... Брах. Брах. Ну, допустим, вот контракт Золотого Серпа. То, что я его прочитал, считается, что я его подписал?
Yes?
Ага. Нет, давайте... Надо подписать. А как мне его подписать? Мне типа что-то еще нужно? Чё так сложно-то, а? А, вот тут есть. Ну, вроде не активно, что ли. Как подписывать? Алло! Эу.
Yes?
Типа, я понимаю, что мне нужно подписать, я хз как. Секунду. Короче, все правильно. Мне нужно просто дать ему неподписанный контракт.
Excellent. Then we can start right away. Are you ready for your first assignment as a protector? Before I tell you, I have to ask you something. Are you familiar with the Blue Islands Coalition? The Blue Islands Coalition is a league of powerful merchants from the belt of Killet. I take it you've heard about the civil war on Killet.
Да,
It has been going on for 2 years now. Recently, the Council of Elders, which is made up of mostly wealthy merchants in Calais, succeeded in restoring rudimentary order. That is, if a dictatorship by those cutthroats can be called order. It affects trade. Since the Civil War, the prices for spices, cane sugar, and Chilean cloth have exploded. And while some might profit from this, most merchants don't. But this situation should settle down now that the war is over. And it's not the topic of this discussion. I need you because some days ago an emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition arrived in Ark. Yes, but it's no ordinary visit. We'll talk of that later. I don't. But that's a different story. I want you to meet this emissary and give him this letter. It's a written invitation to come to the guild's house for dinner. Well, finding that out will be part of your job. But I suppose he's somewhere in that city where there are colorful clothes and shining jewels. Kalayans are drawn to that kind of flashiness like children to sweets. Now go. Come back to me once you've delivered the message.
Это, скорее всего, где-то в квартале знати. Ну, мне, в принципе, видимо, показывать будут, куда идти. Но все-таки через знак будет
They
быстрее.
just sit on their asses
Walk
and
west.
settle themselves.
Квартал знати. Вот он. Вот он, родимый.
Shackles of Lust, presented by the poets.
А, нет, он не на квартале знати. Не в квартале знати. Так, а где он тогда? Ха. Занятно. Я прям удивлен.
My sir,
Где ты в таверне квартала чужеземцев? Да-да-да. Именно там.
Evening.
He no talk to door. He not bad. Talk to others. Emissary. He talk about the jam? The jam not here. The jam other place. Perhaps Dul can remember, but he needs to help his memory. Dul's memory old and full of holes. Like cheese. Ha! He very generous. And look, memories come back. The Jamel went bathing in house with many waters. He look there. He has what he came here for.
Эх.
Monsieur,
Это точно квартал знати.
Midnight.
Тут точно были бани.
yes.
What are you doing?
Walk blessed, walk blessed. Has my sir come to indulge in the hot springs of the Larkses? Or is my sir simply looking for a place to forget about life's daily sorrows? In either case, he will be required to pay a toll of 57 pennies. Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me.
Let him in. I'll pay.
My dame, you should cover yourself.
Let's talk downstairs, shall we? I want to
Это оно и
indulge in
есть.
these beautiful springs for as long as I can. As far as I know, yes. Dija Monelis, daughter of Geran, emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition, and newcomer to this wonderful city. But let's save the introductions for later, shall we? It's cold up here. It does. Come on down.
Блин, сейчас бы вот в какое-нибудь такое место, да. Кайф.
What is it? Are you coming? So, I take it you're the welcoming party from the Sickle, am I right? I was told someone would contact me as soon as we landed, but for the past 2 days, no one has. I thought I might as well take a look around the city. Even though this city has certainly seen better days, at least according to the gossip. Red madness, lost ones in the forests, crazed brigands. Phew. I'm sure they have their reasons. I have, but I've been warned that this Deloran is a... how shall I say... a complicated character. I'm important, and I'll let you feel just how important by letting you wait. But who cares? Once an idiot, always an idiot. Now, aren't you curious? But fine, why not? We want to buy an artifact from the Sickle. An ancient and powerful one. One of unmatched value. 2 golden testicles from a Vatir, each of them weighing 3 pounds. Sorry, I just had to.
Понимаю.
Jokes aside, I would be a bad merchant if I went around gossiping with confidential information, wouldn't I? Don't take it personally. Show me. Formal supper in the guild's house with Deloran himself. Oh my, this is going to be an evening full of jesting and good humor. You can tell Deloran I'll be there. Thanks for delivering the message. Charming.
Ah, one more thing before you go. You're Enderal. I've heard that accent before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Where are you from?
Of course, that was it. And how is it that a traveler like you is now running errands for the Golden Sickle? Uh-huh. Anyway, good luck with whatever you do next. Ah, and if you're in the mood for it, apparently there's a Chilean minstrel group in this city, and they perform in the tavern just next to the bathing house. I'll stay there for the time being, and I wouldn't mind a good chat. Now, aren't you subtle? Then walk blessed, as people here like to say.
Так, надо одеться. Ага, вроде все. И какие-нибудь перчатки.
Is it important?
Это вот эти вот килийские у нас. А здесь типа можно подождать?
So many strange faces.
Оп, 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 оп. Потом, в принципе, можно сбегать, наверное, поболтать. Почему бы и нет. Потому что раз есть возможность повышать отношения, значит это зачем-то нужно.
Yes? Yes? She? Oh, wonderful. That changes a lot. Not if they understand the meaning of responsibility and discipline. And unfortunately, that's not the norm. Now you'll get your pay. Go talk to Penny Pouches. I will contact you if your services are needed once again, which will most likely be very soon. Farewell. There's one more thing. This Dijam. What's your take on her? Most Kalayans are, as long as it serves their ends. Now go. You'll hear from me.
Короче, мне походу придется между ними выбирать. Это вот это конкретно точно DLC? Это я точно знаю. А, ой. Назад. Ну вот и посмотрим. Чего по итогу наговорит мне она и чего наговорит мне он. Так, мне сюда. А, не то. Да, я отсюда вышел. Прошу прощения. Попутал дверь. С тем не бывает. С тем не бывает. Ты так тут и стоишь.
Yes.
В течение дня? Ну, давайте отдохнем тогда. Это уже вечер. Ты же там не забагал на улице?
Yes.
Ага, он пошел. Ну вот и славненько. Ну и иди.
Walk. Hmm? Oh, of course. Your pay for having a chit-chat with that woman. Here, I think that is more than enough. Well, aren't you the eager one? Does all that money whet your appetite? But no, not at the moment. Oh, hang on. You know a thing or two about beating up people, don't you? Well, there might be something. Landlord Boric recently complained about rats in his granary, and we agreed to send him a ratter. That would be a job for you, wouldn't it? I can't do that.
Guildmaster DeLorean sent me. It's about this new protector. Do you know where he is? Oh, of course, sorry. It's just... I didn't know what you looked like. Master DeLorean wishes to see you, my sir. At once, he said. It seemed to be something important.
Why? What's this about? The caravan?
Forgive me, my sir, but I don't know. Master DeLorean asked explicitly for the new protector.
Uh-huh. And it seems someone else has to take care of the rats. Off you go. Guildmaster doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
А это задание уже посложнее, смотрите. Но я все-таки хочу сбегать сейчас быстренько в бане. Если есть возможность там с ней поболтать, наладить отношения. А потом на этом мы серию закончим. Я вообще собирался всего один квест выполнить, лол, в итоге... Ну, два квеста я выполнил. Ну норм, ну норм. Возможно, мы так довольно быстро это закончим. К релизу Baldur's Gate я вряд ли уже успею, конечно, но все-таки.
What blessed, my sir?
Walk blessed.
Я забыл, где находятся бани. Ага. Правильно двигаюсь? Неправильно. Мне нужно перейти на ту сторону и в самый угол. Да-да-да-да, вспомнил.
What blessed, my sir?
Да, кажется, вот здесь.
Really need that new essence for my hair. Man,
Или
it's
она
just
имела
a
в виду
war.
не вот этих вот музыкантов.
Just hello.
Секунду. А! Мне нужно в танцующего кочевника. Это, по-моему... Это, по-моему, у чужеземцев. В квартале. Если я не ошибаюсь. Я могу и ошибаться. Но вроде как не должен.
Yes?
Да, вот он.
In my bed. Sorry.
Me, stew, roast pork. Anyone? Malfash's blessings.
In my bed. Sorry, Spooky.
Кажется... А что, светится? А, понял, понял. Видимо, мне здесь быть не надо. Хорошо. И нет, я ошибся. Мне все-таки вот сюда. В толстого Леорана.
No, look at that. You came. Didn't think you would. So, what's your take on this contemporary sample of Chilean dancing?
The best wine in
You think so? I've seen better, but she's not bad, that's true. Anyway, how about a sip of wine? Rounds are on me.
Fine vintage.
Yes?
Come, take a seat. So, before we move on to more pleasant topics, here, I owe you this. Well, I heard that Duel, one of our sailors, successfully pulled the "I only stupid Chilean" stunt on you. It's not the first time he's done that, but since we're out to do business together, getting diddled by one of my men isn't a good way to start. Pity you couldn't teach him a lesson. It's overdue. But anyway, tell me, what brought you here? Just where exactly from Nerim are you from? I'm curious. That's why I asked.
Все рассказал, просто все
I know
рассказал.
what you mean. You know, this is precisely why I find it so interesting that so many people accuse us Chileans of being greedy or dishonorable. I mean, just take a look around. Are the other nations of the civilized world really so much better? We've got Nerim, which was recently split into 3 and devastated by 3 madmen. I don't need to tell you about that. Then there's Kira, with its fabled free thinking in universities. But every 2 weeks, there's a new attempt at revolution with at least 3 dozen corpses. And don't get me started on Arctwind, Arizale, or this place. What I'm trying to say is, yes, there's poverty on the Blue Islands, on Chile, and yes, there are problems. But we are free. Neither Morala nor the Elder Council tell us what to do, and no matter how dire the circumstances you're born into, life is what you make of it. So it's basically the opposite of this excuse for a country. Anybody can become rich, famous, or, if they want to, live an eremite's life on the beach. As long as they can go through with it. Then sure, there are exceptions. But in my experience, those who never made it brought it on themselves. I know. That's why you're different from the rest of the people here. You know, I know what it means to have to fight for something. Unlike that snot DeLorean, I wasn't born with a bag of gold stuffed up my ass. But instead of wallowing in self-pity or listening to the priests talk about how everything gets better once you're dead, I took responsibility for my own fate. If a dust-sniffing loser as a father and a clump-footed, half-witted brother qualify as not exactly noble, then yes. I don't want to talk about it. Was. Merciful as the gods were, they blessed him with a deadly fever at the age of 10. Probably better that way. An addict and a failure. Do you know the kind of person who does nothing all day long but whine about how unfair the world is? Take that and throw in 2 sacks of droge and there you have him. Geran O'Neillis. My esteemed creator and one of the reasons I spent most of my childhood eating dust and insects for breakfast. It was. I have, and I'm only getting started. You should see them, all these losers who I grew up with. Yes, they were dealt a tough hand, but instead of grabbing fate at its throat, they just went through their lives with their heads bowed and nodding at everyone. I'll never understand how people can be that way. Anyway, let's not go further into this. I'd say we make a cut here, shall we? It's late and I should see how my crew is doing. It was a pleasure, Protector. Until next time.
Ну что ж, на этом, я думаю, мы будем заканчивать. Если вы здесь впервые, вы можете подписаться на канал, поставить лайк, нажать на колокольчик. А меня зовут Веритас, всем до новых встреч, всем пока-пока-пока-пока-пока.